Hey there. Today I want to talk to you about all of the amazing things that you can get free or cheap if you have Medicaid, including several benefits that a lot of people simply don't realize are part of their Medicaid plan already. So let's dive in and take a look at those incredible offers. Now, when I present this information, a lot of times people ask me, well, why is there discounts for people who get Medicaid? And the answer is really simple. To get Medicaid, you have to prove your income and your assets to the state to get your Medicaid card. So a lot of these programs that we're going to talk about today just go, oh, okay, you already showed the state that you qualify. So if you have Medicaid, then you can be eligible for what I do too. And it makes it easier on you and on the companies that are offering these discounts and so on and so forth. So that's why these programs exist. Most of them are not funded by your Medicaid benefits. They're just an extra added perk for those who meet the income requirements. Now, that being said, I do want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Chapter Medicare. If you are dual eligible, meaning that you get both Medicare and Medicaid, you really need to call these guys right away. You'll help you go over all the different plans in your area and make sure you're getting the most out of those benefits. The average call takes just 20 minutes, and they can really hone in on what kind of care you need, what kind of extra perks you want, and make sure that you are getting the best bang for your buck there. Now, with that in mind, let's dive in and talk about those hidden Medicaid benefits that a lot of people just don't know about. So, we're going to start with over the counter benefits. This is something I only learned about recently, and I've been running low income relief for a really long time. But there are actually some Medicaid plans out there that offer you monthly allowances for over the counter items like cold medicine, bandages, vitamins, toothpaste, and things like that. Usually it's like 35 bucks a month or so, but they're use it or lose it. So if you don't know those benefits exist, then they just disappear at the end of every month. So you need to find out if this is available to you so that you can start using those benefits and getting the most out of them. To see if you qualify for OTC benefits, you'll need to check with your Medicaid plan. I looked at a whole bunch of Medicaid information online, but of course, I'm not an insurance person, so I'm not going to advise you on which plans offer those perks. But you can often find that paperwork online. And when you find that paperwork, you can just do like a quick find on page for terms like OTC, over the counter, things like that to see if you can find that in your plan information. Now, in addition to that, Medicaid is required to provide what is called non emergency medical transportation. And this is a really big deal because we've heard from countless people over the years who said that, yeah, I've got Medicaid, but I can't afford to go to the doctor. I can't get there. I can't get to the specialists. I can't get my medications because of transportation issues. But Medicaid is supposed to cover that for you. So here's the deal. All you need to do is look on the back of your Medicaid card and find the number for your state's Medicaid transportation provider. They should be able to help you coordinate transportation, whether that's through a ride share or some sort of transit pass or gas for your vehicle or something along those lines. In fact, I have a friend in Washington state who recently needed to travel over 3 hours away to get surgery, and Medicaid paid for not only their fuel to get there, but also a hotel room for the night because the surgery was early in the morning. So don't underestimate what might be available from this. Always just call and ask. Don't assume that you can't make it to your appointments. Now, also, if you have Medicaid, one thing you absolutely need to know about is ABLE accounts. These are special savings accounts that allow you to save up money for eligible expenses without putting your Medicaid, SSI, SNAP, or other benefits at risk. You can accrue up to $100,000 in an ABLE account without it messing up your SSI. And from what I read, it looks like there's actually no cap on what you can save without affecting your Medicaid. So I strongly recommend that you look into these if you're eligible. Now, to get one, you do have to have a disability that began before age 26. It's okay if you're now well past age 26, as long as your disability began before that time. And of course, if you wait until January 1st of 2026, that age cap will be bumped up to 46 instead, which will be very, very helpful. Now, the funds in these ABLE accounts can be withdrawn for qualified disability expenses like housing, education, healthcare, all sorts of things. So you can still use that money. It just has to be on certain expenses. And in the meantime, it does not mess up your benefits, which is tremendously helpful. I know the last time I mentioned ABLE accounts, I had people laughing in the comments because I talked about saving up $100,000. And I'm well aware that's almost impossible to do with a low income. But if you're on something like SSI and you're getting help from other people, it's really important that you put that money in something like an ABLE account so that it doesn't impact your benefits. Even if the amount that you have in there is substantially less than $100,000, this gives people a way to help you and contribute without potentially messing up your benefits. Let's move on to talk about other hidden Medicaid benefits, because over the years, we've seen some crazy things in Medicaid: free air conditioners, all sorts of stuff. And I know those programs are being pared back right now, but it's still interesting to see what's available to you. And some plans do have some unexpected perks. So I suggest that you dig through your Medicaid welcome packet. I know it's boring, but look for sections called enhanced benefits or non-medical allowances or health-related social needs. Those are the terms that are often used for these benefits that aren't strictly medical related. Now, you can call your health plan's member services and ask about what they include. You can look through the paperwork. You can check their websites. There's all sorts of different ways of finding this information, but it varies so widely based on plan that I recommend you do that digging for yourself to make sure you're getting the best and most accurate information. Now let's talk about those shopping discounts. So if you have Medicaid, you are eligible for Amazon Access. That'll give you half off Amazon Prime. You're also eligible for Walmart Plus Assist, which can give you half off of your Walmart Plus service. You can see the links there on screen as we cycle through these. Target Circle 360 also offers 50% off for people who have Medicaid as well. And in addition, many of the museums that offer discounts to people with EBT also offer discounts to people who receive Medicaid. Now, we have that big long list on our website at lowincomerelief.com/EBT of all the different museums and zoos and venues that we found that offer these discounts. And we try to make sure that the ones that also offer discounts to Medicaid are clearly indicated. But you can always go to that list and check to see what's available in your area as well. And now let's talk about saving money on bills. There are many internet service providers that offer discounts for people who receive Medicaid. You can see the full list at the link that you see on screen, but we do know there are Medicaid discounts available at Comcast Internet Essentials, Cox Connect Assist, Internet First by Astound, Mediacom's Extreme Connect, and others. You can see the speeds and pricing there for you on screen. This information is accurate as of right now, but it could change in the future. So make sure that you go to that link that you see on screen for the most up-to-date information. We will keep that post updated. In addition to that, you can also get discounted computers from PCs for People, and an organization called Human IT also offers discounted memberships, which offer tech support, digital literacy training, and computer discounts as well. The Lifeline program is also something that can help you. This program can provide $9.25 toward your phone bill, or if you choose a Lifeline plan, it may fully cover your cell phone bill for you as well. Now, you do need to apply through a provider, which means you need to choose your provider, and there are a ton of them, and not all of them are equally good. So go check out the link that you see on screen there to find the best plan for you. If you are interested in riding a bike and you live in a city that has bike share, you may be interested to know that both Lime Access and Spin Access provide discounts to people with Medicaid as well. You do need to register on their websites in advance. You can't just go up and grab the bikes. You do have to register for those usually. But if you go through that process, you can get some great deals on those bike shares as well. And of course, if you have Medicaid, you may qualify for other government programs as well, like SNAP, WIC, SSI, and others. I recommend that you go check those out, or go check out our other videos for more ways to save money and get free stuff. I'll see you there.